In your own time, I invite you to find a position that allows you to feel as comfortable and as safe as possible in this moment. This practice is based on the principles of compassion-focused therapy developed by Dr. Paul Gilbert and colleagues. Much of our life is spent in our threat and drive systems, avoiding perceived dangers and setbacks, or seeking out resources and rewards through work and achievement. Our mind's natural tendency to focus on these two systems can lead to feelings of shame and self-criticism, feeling like our life is not what we want it to be, or that we are not performing as we should. Connecting with compassion, and particularly compassion for ourselves, allows us to access our soothing system, the system that seeks out affiliation, companionship, support, and connection, evolutionary needs that are shared by all mammals. If it feels comfortable, allow your eyes to close gently, or simply allow them to gaze softly. In your own time, if you like, become aware of sounds around you, perhaps starting with sounds in the distance, becoming aware of the most distant sounds that you can hear. Notice distant sounds and move your attention from sound to sound without trying to identify its source. In your own time, gradually bring your attention to closer sounds. If you like, you may want to try becoming aware of the sounds of your breath. Becoming aware of your natural breath without trying to change it, simply noticing it. Imagine that your attention is like a spotlight. I invite you to move this spotlight through the different parts of the body, moving your attention from part to part without comment or judgment. First, direct your spotlight to your right hand. You may notice sensations in your right hand, or perhaps feel where it makes contact with the surface beneath it. Now move your attention to your left hand. Although our attention can be taken over by thoughts, emotions, or sensations, we can choose where to focus our attention. When the mind wanders, we can notice it, acknowledge it, and return our attention to the practice. Now bring your attention to both hands simultaneously. Holding and returning our spotlight of attention on one thing can help to settle the mind and body. Now move your spotlight to both arms simultaneously. Each time that we notice our mind wander, This is a moment of mindfulness. Now move your spotlight to both shoulders simultaneously. The more times we notice our mind wandering, the more we exercise and strengthen our mind's ability to be mindful. Now move your spotlight to your heart center. Move your attention to the abdomen. Move your spotlight to the hips. Bring your attention to both legs simultaneously. Now move your spotlight to both feet and all 10 toes. Move your attention to your head, the whole head. Now to the throat. Bring your attention to the throat area. Now the shoulder blades. The spine. And the back. Shine your spotlight on your whole body. Your whole body, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Now move your spotlight of attention to your face and perhaps create a gentle, warm, friendly expression, perhaps letting your mouth turn up gently into a smile. Notice how this feels in your body. Now, once more, return your focus to your breathing. On the air coming in through your nose and down into your diaphragm, staying a short while, and then moving back out through your nose. You may like to notice how your diaphragm moves gently as you breathe in and out. Without forcing the breath, try to breathe slightly more slowly and slightly more deeply than you would normally. You might like to try breathing in for a count of 4, pausing momentarily, and breathing out for a count of 4. You might also like to try breathing a little slower or a little faster until you find a breathing pattern that feels comfortable for you and provides a slow, comfortable rhythm. If counting feels tricky, You may simply wish to focus on lengthening the out-breath for now. As you find a breathing rhythm that works for you, you might like to notice the space, the moment of pause between the inhale and the exhale. You might also like to move your focus on the out-breath and the air leaving your nose with a steady rhythm. Now notice how your body responds to your breathing. You might feel heavier, more solid, or still in your body. This longer, slower out-breath calms, settles, and grounds us, and can help us to remain this way through challenging situations. Now, I invite you to imagine yourself in the presence of a compassionate being. It may be a person you know, or a person you respect but have never met. Perhaps it is even a fictional character or a being that you create. It may also be a pet or animal to which you feel a strong connection. This compassionate being has the quality of wisdom, a wisdom that does not blame but understands a situation with kindness and a desire to help. A wisdom that recognizes the nature of impermanence, that both good and bad, unpleasant and pleasant, will come and go. A wisdom that recognizes that we make mistakes and can be overtaken by parts of ourselves that we do not wish to be. However, this wisdom also recognizes that rather than condemning or shaming these parts of ourselves, we can choose to learn from them, repair if necessary, and grow. This compassionate being also has the qualities of strength, authority, and inner confidence, allowing them to face difficulties, help to understand suffering, and alleviate it as much as they can. As you visualize this compassionate being, notice what it feels like in your body to be with this presence. Feeling safer and cared for, knowing that it is here with a deep commitment to help you. If you struggle to accept its compassion towards you, perhaps not trusting it or feeling undeserving, notice how this person, animal, or being understands and helps you with these struggles, staying with you with warmth and understanding. Notice the sensations that being in the presence of this compassionate being creates in your body. Now, in your own time, I invite you to try to slip your awareness out from behind your eyes and place it behind the eyes of your compassionate being, seeing yourself from behind their eyes. See in your mind's eye how you would relate to yourself and others as this compassionate being. Notice your facial expression and tone of voice. Your wisdom and understanding of the difficulties that will be inevitably encountered. The heartfelt wish that you have the strength, resources, and support to navigate the difficulties in life, that you be free from pain and suffering, that you be happy. Take a moment to notice any sensations that may be present when being compassionate towards yourself. Know that it is normal to experience some kind of resistance to bringing compassion to yourself, perhaps feeling that you do not deserve it, or that you might become weak or overwhelmed with sadness. If these feelings do arise, turn your compassion towards them. Then let them go and refocus on feeling compassion for the whole of yourself. In your own time, come back to this present moment. Bring your attention back to your body, perhaps focusing on the points of groundedness, the points of contact between your body and the surface beneath you, the floor, bed, chair, or other. Now you might like to come back to your breathing, becoming once more aware of your natural breath. When you feel ready, start moving your body and stretching yourself. Please take your time. And when you're sure that you're wide awake, sit up slowly if you were lying down, and open your eyes if they were closed. The practice is now complete.